use their computer to actually look at the Nearpod so that they don't have to worry about jumping from tab to tab. Okay, so one more time, I just wanted to thank Lisa, Cesar, Hans, Christina for putting together the PowerPoint, and they're going to be doing this for the next few weeks, so I just really appreciate it. It really, yesterday, mainly because I always have them, but also because I was like, I don't know what's happening in PD, and I have issues using these type of personalities I have to know. And then I realized that I didn't have to worry about it because I could trust these folks to take care of it. So I also really want to thank everyone for your amazing, seem like, from my point of view, amazing PowerPoint for the back to school lights over the last 2 weeks. We didn't get to see each other last Friday, but I was just so like, I don't know, we all have to remember that the littlest things are big. And just the fact that parents could see every single teacher, what they expect, they could see. And so from my point of view, as a parent, I just keep saying to myself, it's not the same, in a way that still feels like we're longer, and still feels like we're 8 years. I still feel like love in those PowerPoints, and I just wanted to share that with you, and thank you so much to every single one of you, especially, and I just wanted to notice my alliteration, PowerPoint presentation for positive energy and communications. Just wanted to let you know about that. And also, I just feel like everybody has to know that the theme of PD for the year is we need to care for each other, take care of each other. And this, what they did was technology is helping us to feel like we do one more thing to make our day. Every single day is hard. Every day is hard. So I just want to thank you so much, all of you. I don't know if any other admin wants to add anything.
I want to give a big shout out to Nancy for organizing the back to school night and helping us like create this new way of hopefully it didn't feel as cumbersome for all of you. I know still is sort of a pain after school, but I will say the parents were really active in the chat and really appreciated just like being a positive and like just you're running your classes and all the like cool little ways that you're making things fun and special for us.
And go ahead, Nance.
I think that I can't take credit. That was both of my teams participating in our lives. We're gonna have it all on one day. What is the plan is I really would love so long.
Yes, and special thank you to folks who had to go off for nights. They're like Mr. Eric.
Miss, you posted the link to the teachers meeting.
I know.
So bad.
Just a lot of
Sorry, Kat.
First of all, don't forget about submitting your Monday analysis if you need to. I think Ness will put that in the chat. The little link. If you so you don't have to think about it again. If you need to us make an announcement and the advisory. Also, just a quick reminder: 9th grade advisory. We will have our grade level meeting. So the admin will be in charge of that. Just have to. I think Nancy already sent you an email to post this link in your advisory Google Classroom for the kids to show up in the grade level meeting.
Miss, did you post the order of how we're gonna present?
It's in the same spreadsheet I shared.
Okay, that's fine.
Miss, can you share it again?
Can someone else share it? Because I'm kind of like letting all these people in.
Yeah, can someone else share it? Miss?
Yeah, I'll try to share it in a second. I'm kind of busy letting people in. Is Stephen Boy a senior? Who is that?
Yeah, he's a senior.
He's a senior?
Yeah.
Stephen Boy Luna? Angie Varela Flores, is she a senior?
Miss, why am I last?
Can you put it in the chat? I was working on the order and then my kids were driving me crazy. You can change the order a little if you want. Cayetano. Okay. I know him. I know who's Angie Varela Flores? Who's Angie Varela Flores? Does anyone know?
She's a senior.
Okay, I'll let her in. There's a drama showcase happening right now. Yeah, I'm letting them in. Sorry, it was my fault that kids were coming in. I gave them the wrong link. But go to your email. I'm sorry, go to your email. I think I posted the right link. I'm letting kids in, but I'll check, make sure I sent you guys the right link. Is Priscilla Salazar a senior?
Priscilla?
Yeah.
No, she's a sophomore, miss. She's in our second period.
Oh, okay, wait. So let me give her points. Thanks. Salazar. She's in second. Okay.
Hey, Miss Copera, I came to try out for advanced drama.
Okay, 1 second. Guys, behave, okay? Otherwise I'm gonna kick you out. I'm trying to let people in. Paulo, did I email the right link? Oh, that's not Paulo. Alex, you took Mr. Menchaca's face? That's not cool. Miranda. Chavez. Hi everyone, we're about to get started. I'm just gonna make sure I sent the right link to the teachers. I sent a link. Sorry, I sent you guys the link to the teacher meeting. But 1 second, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get started. I'm just letting a few people in. Okay, hold please. Okay. Thank you everyone for being here. I'm just gonna email this link to the teacher, see if we can get them over. Okay, and I'm still letting folks in the waiting room. How many people? We got 51 in here. Chris Bell Flores. She's a senior, right?
Yes.
Sorry, I can't remember things. Okay. Juan Hernandez, I know him. I know him. Abraham Mendes is a senior, right? Or is he in one of my students?
Senior.
Senior.
Okay. And then Jaime de la Luz,
Senior.
senior.
Don't let him in though. He's mad disrespectful.
I let him in. Jaime, you need to behave. Okay? Behave, Jaime. Jesus Morales is a senior, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then Itzel Chavez. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're about to get started. Drama, if I messed up the order, just make sure you go. If for whatever reason, like you're not on the list. Who's Mindy Melgar? Anyone know who that is?
I don't know, but I don't think she's a senior.
I don't know who Mindy Melgar is, so I'm not letting them in unless someone says that that's their like family member.
Yeah.
Miss, that's probably a freshman.
No, I'm not letting in Mindy. Who's Jesus Morales?
Senior.
He's a senior.
Castellan.
He's a senior, miss.
Iris Mayrin. Jesse Leva.
Seniors.
Isaiah.
Senior. Oh wait, that's a junior.
All right, guys. Hi. Welcome. I'm gonna kind of like monitor the waiting room at the same time. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna share my screen. Welcome to the first drama showcase. Can we in the chat put a bunch of twinkles to make the drama students? Yep, and then I'm gonna send the order right now. Look at all those twinkles coming in. Oh my gosh, there are so many people. I'm gonna look at the participants. Here comes Nellie. And just so you guys know, this session is being recorded. Let me hide this and let me find the order. Okay, so here's the order, drive, recent. Okay, so here's the order. So I'll go ahead and I am gonna repost that order to my Google Classroom page. Google or period for drama. Period for drama. And you guys can go ahead, give a shout out to some of the students that are performing today. Who's Mindy Melgar? Someone keeps emailing me. Who are you? You guys know who Mindy Melgar is?
I don't know her.
Yeah, no, thank you. Hey, Miss Flores, I see you're in the meeting. Miriam Rodriguez, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get started. Miss Flores, someone named Mindy Melgar keeps coming in and I keep telling, I don't know who that is, so just letting you be aware of that. And then I'm gonna go ahead, I made you guys a quick deck. So here we are. So everyone, welcome. Welcome to the first Zoom drama showcase. Thank you so much, everyone who's here. I'm just slowly making sure everyone who's coming in here is an actual student and double checking that. So this is a chance for us to go ahead and be a community and to just kind of bond and feel close, even though we're so far away. just some quick reminders to be respectful in the chat. We invited the seniors, and then we have the Drama 1 students in here, so we're gonna see how this goes. And I would love to get any sort of feedback. This is kind of a space for us to share some poetry. I'm letting Marlon in, guys. So some of these performances, some of these poems were written by students. Just recently, this last week, over the weekend, they got the assignment to write a poem. But some of them are going to perform poems that they found. So they like went ahead and they found poems, and they're gonna perform those. So they'll let you know if they wrote them or not. Miss Flores and Miss A, someone like named Mindy Melgar keeps emailing me, asking me to let them in. If that is,
She's one of the CSs.
she's a CS?
She's the new Christina. She's a new math one.
Okay, sorry. Did you guys send her the link?
She's on the staff email.
Okay, I'm sending it. Okay. I'll let her in now. Sorry, I'm so scarred from Zoom crashers.
But you've changed all your settings to California authenticated, right?
Yes, yes.
No Blue Moon Bandit coming today?
No. And all the seniors a lot of seniors are in here. We don't want to like shout out the Blue Moon Bandit. Okay, but thanks for being here, Miss A. Everyone, can we get some twinkles for Miss A and Miss Flores? I mean, woo, AP.
Kaylin Esquivel, I kept asking you why you were in our PD. Why wouldn't you answer me?
And then, okay, and yeah, if you guys could just let people in, so I'm not like always looking. And please let in Mindy Melgar. Please send Mindy Melgar an email and apologize to her. Tell her I thought she was the Blue Bandit. Okay, so to all the AJR students, why are we doing this? So we are doing this so we know that we're not alone and in isolation. Like we feel very alone. My advisory, we were talking about it today. We're like, oh my God, we feel so alone right now. So this is a way for us to come together. And seniors and juniors are gonna lift each other up with advanced drama. Can we get some twinkles to advanced drama? Woo! So, yeah, let's go. Yes. And drama is an outlet, a chance for us to just really express ourselves and let everyone know what's on our mind and really hear voices. Okay, here's some rules. Please stay muted unless you are the performer. If you interrupt a performer, I'm going to report you to the administration and they're here. Haha. So they will see you. Thanks for the support, guys. And then type twinkles in the chat. Type positive comments, please, in the chat. Don't be negative. It takes a lot of courage to do drama. And then if you are a drama student, please use drama vocabulary to give feedback in the chat. Lift them up. And then we are here for each other, so be respectful. Performer reminders, remember this is 40% of your grade. Remember to pause and slow down and let your ending land. Like don't rush through the ending like we were talking about in class. Share your screen unless it interferes with your microphone, just so we could see the poem. If you feel like you really don't want to share your screen, that's fine, but that's just a suggestion so we can see the words. And then if you share your face, got some courage points, all right? And then state your name at the beginning. Breathe. Make sure you breathe and state the author of your poem. So state whether or not the poem is by you or if you're performing a poem by someone else. Don't say this poem is by the internet. Figure out who said the poem. Okay, and then just so the audience knows, the students are reviewing crescendo and they're trying to make a mountain with their voice, with pauses and with different vocal variations. So we'll see how they do. And without further ado, I'm gonna stop share and I'm gonna look at the order and try to figure out who's first. Who's first, guys?
Well, that's the list.
Okay, you're gonna go first, Luis?
Guessing, yeah.
Okay, so everyone get some twinkles for Luis Serrano. He's gonna introduce himself.
All right, so I'm Luis Serrano, I'm a senior, and my poem consists of two different poems. I'm gonna lose for this because I'm missing it, not to say off the internet, but my poems are from Pinterest. So yeah, and yeah, here it goes. We blame society, yet we fail to realize that each and every one of us makes up society. Everyone should realize that we are each living, breathing human beings, all with our own struggles. We all go home and stare at a mirror wishing we could be someone different. We all struggle to find our place in this world, and we all have our own struggles. So why go out of your day to make someone else's worse when you can move on with your life, or even better, help someone else for a change? Because you see, if you live in a world where everyone blames society, you might as well blame yourself because you are a part of society too. Welcome to my generation, where teens are high, the children lie, our youth wants to die, and we love goodbyes. Where the girls are fat, the boys are thin, we blame it on the cat and do nothing but sin. Where bullies are glorified and hell is personified. And those who hate it here aren't allowed to tell others their fears. So welcome to our generation. I hope you stay, or you can join me and we'll both run away.
Twinkles, awesome. All right. That was awesome, Luis. Look at all those, the twinkle storm coming in. Woo! All right, Luis, I knew you could kick it off. All right, who's next?
I'm next, Miss.
All right, let's go, Amar, let's go.
All right.
Yeah, your mic is breaking up a little, but we'll hope that it comes together.
Can you guys see my screen?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So hi, my name is Amar, and I'm a senior, and I will be performing my own poem that I wrote. So it goes like this. No one can get in the way of your success, they assure, but they never talked about how failure can be a big factor in life. To reach success, you have to fight. To achieve your dreams, you have to be strong. Because when fear of failure takes over, you have to believe. Nipsey Hussle is an example of not being afraid of failure, at least in my eyes. For me, I viewed him as not being afraid to give back to his community. He gave his all to his community. Even when he left the notorious gang called the Crips, he still became the best version of himself. He said, we got turned down, we failed, had setbacks, had to start over a lot of times, but we kept going at it. In nobody's case, that's always a distinguishing factor. He did not have to go back to his community, but he did it because he cares about his people. He was not fearful of failure even after people were trying to push him down. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was a person just like everyone else, but he was not afraid of failure, and that's what made me love him. Just like Nipsey, Kobe was not scared of fear. He was not determined to be. He was determined to be one of the greatest NBA players that has ever played. He never stepped back from fear. I remember where he stated, "Want to know what fear feels like? Determination changes success." Nipsey and Kobe are my biggest motivations. They have one thing in common. They passed away, rest in peace, and left an impact on the people. They are both seen as legends. They are legends. Seen. Thank you.
All right, awesome. That was so good. And he wrote that, guys. I got chills when he said Kobe. Awesome. Just a reminder, make sure that you are on mute because it really does interrupt a performance if you're off mute for a second. So kind of try not to multitask. If you can't be in the moment, then maybe you got to go. Okay, thank you, Amar. That was so good. We got Isaiah up next. Isaiah.
Oh, I guess. All right.
All right, Isaiah, let's go.
All right, can you hear me? All right, can I see my screen? Yes. No.
Yes.
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 All right. What if I just want to be in the same room as you? Keeping my conversations with you is not my strong suit, but I'm better at breathing when I hear you breathe. Typing on my laptop while you're binding your pen, flipping pages, or scrolling through your phone, laughing constantly. You asked to open my window as if it's gotten too hot. I stretch out the carpet if I needed a break. Silence on a video call means it's time to hang up. But if you were here, we would have the kind of silence one would never want to leave. My friendship with you is better side by side, not face to face. Let's see.
Nice. Way to let it land at the end. Give him some twinkles. Nice, Isaiah. Isaiah, did you write that?
Yes.
Woo! Self-written. All right. Johan, are you going next?
Yes, I am.
All right. We got Johan Castro. Here we go.
All right. Hi, I'm Johan, and I'm gonna be reading a piece that I wrote at the last second. So let's see how it goes. Your kid will never be anything in this life. He's going to end up in the streets. He's not going to have a future in school or in the real world. I started to believe them. I started to act like I was nothing. Why even try when I have no one to believe in? I started to drift into darkness, hiding my feelings and taking out my anger on everyone else. Starting to think it was my fault. Everyone else was right about me. Maybe in reality, I am nothing. Nah. You know what? Nah, I ain't gonna satisfy them. You may beat me in grades. You may beat me in school. But let me tell you something. My grades at the end of the day ain't gonna make me a millionaire. It's my mindset that I have to beat everyone else in this world, no matter my color, race, or background. Just remember, just because you're an honor kid or have the best grades, just because you are beating me in school and deciding to make fun of me because I'm not smart, just know, I may not be the best in school or even have the best grades. While you're busy making fun of me and putting me down because of my intelligence, just know I was hustling in the background and building an empire. And scene.
Woo! That had me thinking. I was like, whoa. Okay, love it. We were talking in class about how poets kind of wink at us at the end and they make us think, aha, and you got me, Johan. I was like, whoa. All right, who's next? Who's next? Good, so very good. Hillary, I think I see you next on the list. And advanced drama, if for some reason you're not on the list, just add yourself to the link if I copied and pasted wrong. Thank you, Johan. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Woo! Okay, Hillary, you're up.
Hi, my name is Hillary, and this is my poem, but it really stood out to me. Welcome to society. We hope you enjoy your stay, and please feel free to be yourself, as long as it's in the right way. Make sure you love your body, not too much or we'll tear you down. We'll bully you for smiling, and then wonder why you frown. We'll tell you that you're worthless, that you shouldn't make a sound, and then cry with all the others. As you're buried in the ground, you can fall in love with anyone as long as who we choose. And we will let you have your own opinions, but please shape them to our own views. Welcome to society. We promise that we don't deceive, and no more rule now that you're here. There's no way you can leave. Scene.
Nice, nice. All right, let's go, Hillary. That was awesome. All right, next up, we have Abril. Way to go, Hillary. I'm so proud of you. Abril, you're next up.
Hi, my name is Abril, and I'm reading the poem Who was written by Zainab. Okay. There is no escape like a book. I heard someone once say, the problem with our women sitting in their homes, waiting for the next meal of gossip to fill their mind's content, is ever occurring because they to not read. If we were to consume our minds with books, we'd find that drama lives in the pages. Each chapter fulfills our thirst of knowing what love is, what pain feels like, what drama consists of. And perhaps we need to shift our focus from people to the pages to feel staggering emotions jumping from one chapter to the next, from one book to another. Scene.
Nice, great pauses. Awesome. Way to take those beats and let us think. Woo, look at all those twinkles coming in. Twinkles to everyone who's gone. Hillary, Abril, Johan. All right, here we go. Coming up, I believe next I see Kevin. Are you gonna go, Kevin Morales? Or maybe Brian? Brian, maybe you're gonna go, or we'll have Carla go. If Kevin and Brian, just direct message me and let me know what's up. Or let's have Carla. Carla George, everyone. Woo! Look at these twinkles, love it.
Hi, my name is Carla George, and I'll be performing an original piece called When You Are Not American. When you are not American, you don't get to have a political view. When you are not American, you don't get to be different. When you are American, ignorance is what you know. You scream, "Go back to where you came from." How else am I supposed to feel? I'm a 17-year-old immigrant high school student who moved to the United States at the age of 1, who learned English because of Disney movies, who enjoyed all the fireworks and the pretty colors every 4th of July, who too believed in the American dream. However, all my life, I've been told to never speak my political views. Why? Maybe because I'm a woman, maybe because I'm brown, or maybe it's because to a conservative, I am not American. Although I have lived here my entire life, I will never be American. When it comes to basic human rights, we are never American. But do you know when we are American? We are American when it comes to contributing to your economy. So please explain, what is an American? Because I know people who were born here and yet they're not American. I know people who are in a different social class than you, but they are not American. I know people who are from different races, genders, and sexualities, and yet they are not American. So please explain to me, what is an American? What are human rights? And what is freedom and justice for all? What does it mean to be American? I do too believe in the American dream. Does that not make me American? My name is Carla George. I'm a female immigrant high school student who believes in true freedom and equality. But I will never be American. Thank you.
Oh my God. That was awesome. Look at all the twinkles. Chills and truth. Chills and truth. Brian, you're gonna follow Carla. Let's go, Brian. Brian came in. Brian wasn't in class today, but he came in to perform. So let's go, Brian. Guys, if you didn't perform in class today, but you're planning on going advanced drama, can you please direct message me so I know what your plan is? Okay, Brian, you're on.
Oh, okay.
You
My
ready?
poem, huh?
You're ready?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
let's
just
do
came
it.
from work, sorry.
It's okay.
My poem is called The Rhythm on Society. Beat out a rhythm with my fingertips, all of the lyrics flowing from my lips. A private dance party when I'm all alone. I'm a rock star in my mirror with my hairbrush microphone. And maybe I'll be a rock star someday. But for the lives that were taken away from cops, to the immigrants that are in cages, to the corrupt system this country has, the American dream seems to be different for people of color. I see my country divided because of color, but God only made one race, the human race. Without good in the world, would we fall for this? Would we fall for the same mistakes of war, of more hate, more, never mind. This country has changed for the better. There's still people being murdered. There's still no change, no justice, no peace. Until there's justice, we will keep saying their names. Elijah McClain, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Dante Parker. I will remember and say their names. Pump up the volume. We want justice. Black Lives Matter. Speak up for them because they couldn't. That took a change. I know I can still become what I want to be, but for the lives that were taken away, to immigrants coming into this country for a better life, but have been deported or in cages, mistreated, we will never know if they accomplished what they were looking for, their goal or dreams, in this sole place we call the United States of America. That would be it.
Woo! I love the pause. We're just like, all right, Brian, let's go. All right. Brian, who is that poem by? Is that by you?
Yeah.
Woo! You wrote that?
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. Way to go. Look at the twinkle storm. Okay, next up, we have Juan Hernandez is doing an interesting piece, and we workshopped it in class and we edited it and we just kind of rearranged it. So we'll see how it goes. But he's pro women and men, and here is Juan Hernandez.
Hello, everyone. My name's Juan, and I wrote this because it's something that I feel isn't as talked about or is a taboo subject in society. So I hope you guys enjoy it. March 8th, 2020, the greatest year of our lives. It was a normal day for me. I was happy, upbeat, and I remember walking into advisory, and I sat down. And that's when my teacher announces, today is International Women's Day. I didn't even know such a day existed. And that's when he explained to me what it was. And so as I continue to hear about this day, I asked myself, is there an International Men's Day? So I decided to ask. The response I got was quite interesting. Every day is International Men's Day. That can't be a holiday celebrated every day. So I decided to look it up. And it turns out International Men's Day is on November 19th. This isn't something that a lot of people know. It is kind of like, one of those things that it's like, hey, man, this, and that. Kind of like one of those facts that, people just throw at you. And I learned to myself, why? Why is it just a fact and not something acknowledged by society? After all, women's issues are touched upon by many people. But why not men's issues? I wondered to myself, why? And I continued to do research, and what I found was shocking. So it turns out that it is believed that men are privileged in society. Men don't face issues in society, and they do, they're mostly ignored. Now, I wondered to myself, why? And I found out, and I continue to do research. Why? Why are men's issues being ignored? And I continued doing research, and it was clear to me. People didn't see men as having issues in society. I thought, this couldn't be. I don't feel privileged. I don't feel privileged at all. If there was a patriarchy in society that was helping me, I don't feel it. Maybe that's privilege, not being able to know that I have it. So before you say that you hate me for what I'm talking about, please hear me out. Then you can hate me right afterwards. This is a conversation that I had with someone that I will enact by myself. The patriarchy is keeping women down. It is helping men. We need to stop the patriarchy. And I thought, I walked up to this person and I said, hey, you're right, because 97% of combat deaths are men. 92% of work-related deaths are men. 78% of suicides are men. 80% of homeless people are men. Only 16% of men gain their children in custody battles. And that's when this person tells me, oh, that's not so bad. Women have worse. There are some things that women have to go through that men don't. And I thought about it, and this person had a point. Women have to give birth. Women are sexually objectified. Sometimes women are discriminated and are paid less. But there are also certain things that a man has to do. A man has to be brave. A man has to look nice. He has to be fit and strong. And a man is also put through social conditions. He is forced to dress nice for his work. Let me give you an example. Pretend this is the future, the year, let's say 2032. And I'm walking into my office job, about to collect my payment. Oh, yeah. What up, Mr. Rubin? I came for my paycheck. Juan, why are you dressed like this? Oh, it's because, I thought it looked cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get what you're saying. Here's your paycheck. Why, thank you, Mr. Rubin. Oh, yeah, look at all this dough. What's this, Mr. Rubin? Oh, it's a very simple thing, Juan. It's called the pink slip. You're fine. I suggest that in your next job, you don't dress like Vanilla Ice. That would be very, that'll help you keep your job. So, as you just saw, I am also forced to conform to the social norms. Oh, yeah? Well, you haven't touched upon the topic that men get paid more than women. Now, you see, I was just about to talk on that. And the truth is, I actually know 2 women who I guarantee you get paid more than their male counterparts. And it's not because they are just women. It's just because they are 2 very hard-working women. Then their names are Ms. Boteo and Ms. Flores. I remember when I was in the school drumline, we would have to be at the school by 6:30 p.m. in order to get set up so that we could go at the football games. I remember I once went to the bathroom during this time, and Ms. Boteo and Ms. Flores were still in their offices working. They were working at 6:30 in the afternoon when most teachers leave at around 5. Working hard to bring us an education, working hard to make sure that our community is better. So at the end of this, I'd like to say thank you very much to Ms. Flores and Ms. Boteo for all they do for our school. The average principal, works about 60 hours a week. I would assume that Ms. Boteo and Ms. Flores get to school around 6:30 in the morning and leave at around 7. In total, that is 13 hours a day. 13 times 5 is 65 hours. So in this case, who would get paid more? Your average Joe working 60 hours or the hardworking Ms. Boteo, Ms. Flores working 65 hours? Another situation in which women get paid more than men is supermodels. The average female supermodel makes around $41,300 annually. Their male counterparts only make $28,000. And the last person from the top of my mind that I know makes more money than her male counterparts is Rowdy Ronda Rousey. For those of you guys who don't know who she is an MMA fighter who fights in the UFC and is also a professional wrestler in the WWE. She is the first ever woman to be inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame. In her judo career, she has 24 gold medals. And she is also a one-time Raw Women's Champion in WWE. You see, Ronda is also the highest paid UFC fighter. She makes more than her female counterpart and her male counterparts. And there's a lot of reasons why. She's a great fighter. She brings in crowds. She puts on great fights. She has 4 Performance of the Night awards, which means she put on the best fight of the night. So, in my opinion, Ronda deserves the title of highest paid UFC fighter. And I get it. I really do. That women do suffer in society. I can't deny it, and it's something that I'm not going to deny. But just as we celebrate women, I believe we should celebrate men. Because I have showed you, men do suffer in society. Men have to go fight in wars. A lot of them are homeless. And fun fact, it's a little fact. In America, if a man wants to get a driver's license, he is forced to sign up for the selective services. If you don't know what that means, it's basically the draft. So if we were to ever go to war and we needed men would be drafted in order to fight the war. And if I'm being honest with you, I don't believe we should have one International Women's Day. We shouldn't have one International Men's Day. Every day should be International Women's Day. Every day should be International Men's Day. And hopefully we will be able to be great like these women, like Ronda Rousey, like Miss Boteo, and like Miss Flores. And one day we can live in a truly equal world.
All right, Juan. I tell him he needs a talk show. I love it. All right. He's got so many ideas, guys. I love it. And Juan and I, we were editing that thing down, and I love how we brought it all back together at the end. And he's just got more ideas for you. So keep them coming. Keep coming back to Drama Showcases. Next, we have Marian. Marian, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's go, Marian. Twinkles. Woo!
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay. So my name is Marian, and I wrote this poem. It's called Heal. Okay. My head is pounding, hands into a fist, jaw clenched, trying to breathe. I'm holding back so much because it's easier to keep it all in. But why does it feel like I'm yelling on the inside? They say it's never good to go through things alone. But it feels like I keep going further into the darkness while everyone else has already found their light. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to be here anymore, like I only cause pain, like I'm hard to love, like there's hands holding my throat, waiting for me to stop fighting. How crazy is it that not long ago I was in this moment of darkness, where if I opened or closed my eyes, it didn't make a difference. See now, I have climbed my way into the light. Sometimes you have to be your own light. But the only way to move into a new door is walking out of the one behind you. I had to learn to heal, to stop suppressing what I feel, to acknowledge that my trauma is real, to stop trying to be strong all the time. I used to want the world to end, but now I look at the people in my life and I swear I want to live forever. Scene.
Nice. Yay. Look at those twinkles. All right, Marian, you wrote that. Yes, right? Correct? You told everyone that, right?
Yes.
Yes. So like last two pieces, Juan and Marian wrote their pieces. A lot of these pieces were just written. So way to go, guys. Look at all those twinkles flying in. Next I have Michelle Mendes. Woo! And Michelle didn't take drama 1. She took art. Now she's taking advanced drama. So how about that? Here we go, Michelle Mendes.
Right. Hi everyone. I'm Michelle. I'm a senior, and I'm gonna be reciting some song lyrics. So this is not an original poem. Hold up, because okay. Okay. She was only 17. Why are girls in songs always 17? She was from a movie scene, and now she plays in my head all day. She called me up and let me in. I couldn't feel my legs. She walked me back into her room, but just to see a 1980s horror film. I was so scared. She had the curtains down and there was no glare. She pulled up a chair and she gave me the bed. And all these crazy things just went through my head. And it seemed so long, and I know I need someone. And I don't know what to say. She was sitting there and I could touch her hair. But still we watched her 1980s horror film. Jamie, I don't know what to say to you. I feel you're always on my mind. And now that I know what I need, I'm taking the long way round in my mind, and it's not right. I can't help the way I feel anymore. And I need to ask you, Jamie, can it be that you feel this way too? And the lights were off and the mood was right, and she came and laid with me, and I looked into her eyes and I tried to make her mine. But then she said, I'm really not that into guys. And scene. Okay.
Woo! Way to take that pause at the end.
Thank you.
All right. So I just, JB and Alexandra, can you private message me and let me know what's going on? Okay. Yay, Michelle, first time drama student. Let's go, let's go. All right, and here we have, what courage. That's our first time performing, guys. All right, here we have Angie Sevilla, and she's performing an original piece. Right, Angie?
Yeah, let's introduce myself. My name is Angie Sevilla, and yeah. I'm not gonna pull it up because then my Wi-Fi is gonna lag, so yeah. Yelling, crying, laughing, a place of it all. Both a place of peace and a place of toxicity. Everyone there in a race to finish, a place where you're all supposed to feel equal, yet you get ranked and the school system decides who's smarter than who. This is a place where your worth is defined by your GPA and your grade. That's bullshit. How toxic. How sad. You can try so hard, but because of something as simple as not doing homework or not remembering a formula for math, it can turn around. Hello, C. Hello, being at the bottom. Hello, being the disappointment in the family. My God, do you not see my struggle? It's sad that this is also a place of peace for me, right? The only place where I can be myself personality-wise, but not through my mind. So again, I will ask, do you not see my struggle? duck girl. I'm kicking and kicking, but I won't let you see that. All you get to see is me swimming on top. Looks so effortless, yet I'm working 24/7 to stay afloat. I won't let you see that. I try my best to swim across the lake, but I can only get halfway. I won't let you see that. I'll throw a little, I was too lazy, or I don't care enough. But in reality, I just couldn't go farther. I won't let you see that. We all try to be at the top, but we won't show that in fear that you did it all for nothing. That battle of trying to make it to the top will not be successful. That's why I won't show you. In reality, we are all more than what we are categorized to be. Seen.
I love that. Woo! There's a twinkle storm in there. I think a lot of people were connecting with you, Angie. And I just as we're rounding the corner of the showcase, I just want to thank everyone for being here and really prioritizing human connection and community and Zoom theater. Who would have known that we could have this in such a strange time in our world? JB, are you ready to go? JB, his story is he was in drama, and then I asked him to move to art because the drama class was so big, and he did. So I promised him he would be able to take drama one day. So JB, you're up.
Oh yeah, I will share my screen right now. Give me a second.
All right, let's go. Let's give some twinkles to JB. He's my son. He's my advisory son. So is Jesse Leva. Shout out to you, Jesse. Woo! Okay, and Janelle's my daughter too. Woo! JB, you don't have to share your screen if it's not working.
I got my screen. Miss, can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes, we can see it.
This is not my piece. This is from a song called Forever by Jordan Lucas. And everything ain't always what it seems like on the outside. I fight so many tears that you will never see the outcry. I sacrificed my life so you could live in peace. Wanting to give you things my father couldn't give to me. I think I was raised wrong, and that's just what it is with me. And if you ask him, then his ass probably gonna disagree. But whatever. Whatever. And nothing's ever made me cry as much as you, I swear. Your smile gives me motivation and some new ideas. My worst fear is always you not knowing who I am. Because I've been on the road, dream chasing for you out here. I was the first thing that you opened your eyes to, and the last one you said goodnight to. I went home and cried too. And I bawled my eyes out and then watched you. Glad I got you. That's a blatant fact. And every negative thing, I swear I take it back. I know you don't understand my words, but you will eventually. And when you get older, hope you don't hold this shit against me. I hope you understand I love you more than I love myself. And this is nothing but your daddy's thoughts when he was feeling empty. And that's it.
Woo! I could hear your heart there. I heard your heart. I love that. To be able to hear someone's heart when we're so in such isolation is so powerful. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Again, advanced drama. If you're not on the list or something's going on, please let me know. Okay, let me know what's going on. Private message me. Lisbeth, Ariano.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Hi, my name is Lisbeth. I'm a senior, and I will perform a poem that I wrote. Okay. Do you ever wonder what's so wrong about our society? Why there's so much discrimination towards people of color? The reason we are having such a hard time finding justice? I'll tell you why. There are two main reasons. lack of self-awareness, and our inability to listen to others. Yes, listening. You may wonder and ask, what does listening have to do with bettering our society? One word: everything. There is a difference between listening and hearing. We need to listen to other point of views. We need to have those difficult conversations. It may be hard, but we need to talk to people we don't agree with in order to find a solution, a compromise, or even a way to just feel relieved. Take our president, for example. He is not the ideal person we want as president. He is a scapegoat who does not take accountability for all the cops murdering innocent Black people of color and just avoids the topic by ranting on Twitter and calling us thugs. But like Tupac once said, thug life stands for the hate you give little infants F's everybody. And when we have a terrible president who is setting a bad example as leader, it makes us question how he was even elected. So yes, we are angry. Yes, we are going to protest. Yes, we won't stay silent no longer. The problem is the bad leadership and the people condoning that type of leadership. We need to stop being so divided. But isn't it so ironic how this country is called the United States of America, when united is the last thing we are? How this country is known for being so diverse, but the same country has created a system to keep people of color inferior? They even call it xenophobia. Can you believe it? There's even a word that describes the intense dislike of foreigners. But you know what? I don't see them as foreigners. I see them as people. They are just like us. How does this country steal this exact land and want to discriminate towards minorities? Can you freaking believe it? But let me just say this to all the people who want to say we are too young to know about this. Because in reality, we do see the injustices. We see our families struggling in the daily. I am not just a 16-year-old. I am a 16-year-old who will not be quiet when I see injustices happen. I have a voice, and I will use it. I am the girl who will always stand up even if I'm scared. I shouldn't have to be scared, but I'm scared because I'm tired of the stereotypes they put on brown and Black people. I don't want to be seen as a crazy Latina. I want to be seen as a person who just wants equality. And I'm exhausted of seeing these innocent Black people dying from the cops who are supposed to help protect our communities. They too are exhausted. They too are angry. They want everything to stop. That's why I stand with them, not against them. Remember, it's not whites versus people of color. It's us versus racism. And if the president is only worried about the looting and rioting, then he is worrying about the wrong thing. Instead of caring for these people's lives, he only cares about it when the country starts to fight back and is angry. Oh, but he wants law and order, right? I am tired of the constant reminder from our stupid president that racism still exists. Not saying that it ever went away, but it completely sucks how many people still have that ignorant mindset even till this day. We just want two things: respect and equality. Same.
That's amazing. She wrote that this week, guys. So it's just something to think about. Like, if kids can write so much in like a few days, I mean, you guys should write books. That's all I'm saying. Write your books, guys. Write your books. Love it. Throw her flowers. Look at those twinkles. All right. Next up, we have Janelli, my daughter. Let's go, Janelli. Let's go, daughter. And my real daughter is here too. Let's go. You're my real daughter. If I was your daughter. Okay, I'll stop talking now.
My name is Janelli, and I'm a senior, and I wrote this piece. Your son is like, I'm dead. Okay. I'm exhausted living where I do, interacting with people who only have this one dimension perspective on life. And I'm tired of the culture we live in, enduring and capitalizing off this way of thinking. We are told to make the best of what we have. There's no shortage of money or resources in the world. There's a surplus of greed. I wonder how I keep getting caught in these loops of depression. I found that it's my environment. An environment that forces me to fit inside a mold. I don't belong just to survive. It drains me. I find that I do what I have to more than I do what I want. And if I could wake up every day and just be, I'd be fine. If I could wake up and let the world tell me where it would, it might just be happiness. Nothing in life should be done out of necessity. Everything should be done out of genuine interest. Jim Carrey said, depression is your body telling you it's tired of playing a character. I'm tired. My depression isn't sadness, it's exhaustion. That's it.
Woo! Like the truth, right? So it's true and it's honest. And guys, think about like this truth and how you can show all this truth in your PIQs as you're writing your college apps. Sorry to bring that up, college apps on a Friday night, but this is good stuff. Think about how you could put it into a college essay. I'm just saying. All right, I can't help myself. Here we go. We only have a few more performers. Let's have Marbisa, Junior Marbisa. Let's go.
Hi, my name is Marisa Zuniga, and I will be performing a poem that I wrote. How can someone sleep at night knowing they separated families? Knowing that children are no longer with their caretakers? Knowing the harsh conditions that those children have to live with due to him? Sleeping in your comfortable, huge, warm bed while you have thousands of children sleeping with mylar blankets on the floor like animals? Having to live with fear and questions like, where are my parents? Will I ever get to see them again? But no, he doesn't care. He doesn't realize how many people he's hurt. He falsely blames the Democrats again and again. He says, we have the worst immigration laws in the entire world. But if I'm gonna be honest, us immigrants build America. We have to work double to prove to people like him that we aren't lazy, we aren't criminals, and we aren't rapists, but hard workers who want a better life for the future generation. But what does he do in return? He takes away their children. And you would think that they would take care of the children because it's not their fault. But you're wrong. Thousands of children describe being cold and hungry while crowded into cages with no showers, no clean clothes, and no place to sleep. Losing track of almost 1,500 children who were placed in their hands and not even finding where they are. Left in the hands of human traffickers who force them to work on an egg farm in Ohio, working 12 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week with no pay and inhuman conditions. So, Donald Trump, instead of worrying how many immigrants and illegal aliens there are, deal with a real issue, human trafficking. Because us immigrants, we aren't going anywhere. We're here to stay. Scene.
Woo! I love it. Thank you, Marvisa, for being an advocate for those who don't have a voice, right? So we all are given voices and we can speak up for those who can't. And that was just really, really powerful. And I want to tell all of you that you should continue to speak up for those who can't speak as loudly as you. So here we go. I think I've been skimming the room and I think we have one more performer. I think Alexandra, unless I'm wrong, but Alexandra, are you the last one to go? Alexandra Aguilar, are you in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is Alexandra Aguilar, and I think that's it, unless a drama student direct messages me and says that they still need to go. But Alexandra is going to close the night. Give Alexandra Aguilar some twinkles. I can't hear you. Dramatic tension. Are you okay, Alexandra? Now I can hear you.
Now I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I share my screen?
If you want, that's up to you. If you want them to see the words.
I think better not to. Okay, so hi, my name is Alexandra, and my poem title is called Untitled. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It was all the same, year after year. A repetition of the same actions can only cause the same reaction. That was who I was. I didn't really have a real cause, or did I? Let me be honest. I was just afraid of being a try. I did not want it to be a person that just says, I tried, but I did not qualify. I stayed hidden, silent. I did not speak up for what I believed in. Slowly, I became a wallpaper, the background. Slowly, I lost the voice that I never used. Whenever someone asked, I just refused. But wait, there is a plot twist to this poem. I made the subject an elective called drama. We are here. We have a voice. Don't stop using your voice. Speak up. We will not give up without a fight. We know our future is bright. One last message. Thank you for coming tonight.
And scene. All right, guys. So that was our first ever Zoom drama showcase. To my Drama 1 students, you're going to write about this in your fire write and think about what your showcase is going to look like. Thank you, Advanced Drama, for giving the seniors a sense of community, entertaining Mr. Hernandez, Ms. Flores, and I think I saw Ms. Jimenez. Thank you to all the staff for coming and supporting the upperclassmen. And yeah, have a good night, good weekend, everyone. Stay safe and think about all of the beauty that was spoken tonight. Let that give you hope. Oh,
thank you, Ms. Copera, for hosting this. And students, it was wonderful to hear your voices. Thank you for those who were brave enough to share your screens. I know it can be hard, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. So we hope to start seeing your faces more and more. And again, Ms. Copera, thank you so much for organizing this. I know the students appreciate it. We appreciate it. So thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Theater can't exist without an audience. Woo! All right, let's go, guys. Have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Much love. Twinkles! Namaste.